You are now watching Mixed Refly. Yeah.
007 James Bond, where I wear a suit and a tie.
I always thought Mr. Beast lacked the storytelling experience to make a piece of content that truly broke through the YouTube wall of surface level entertainment. But in my opinion, his latest upload is the first one where he managed to build characters in a way he hasn't been able to do before. I can only salute Team Mr. Beast for this great piece of work. A new level in Mr. Beast storytelling has been reached. GG's. Seriously, go watch. So we saying this new Mr. Beast is a banger in the streets, huh? Where he at? I see why he telling the story now. He a f***ing wilderness survivor. Oh, wow. 20 minutes, let's go. He was literally right there.
Get ready.
Today is the day
For the best bad boys yet.
Cap. How you gonna make the best bad boys yet when both of the stars are out of their prime? Answer that question to me.
These two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness. I just dropped these two strangers off in the middle of the wilderness.
Why would he do that?
These two guys have never met each other in their entire lives.
Nice to meet you, man.
Every day the two of you survive in this wilderness, I'll give you $10,000.
I hope you brought enough money, man. We're here for the long run.
Hey, put that camera down.
Chat. How long could you survive in the wilderness? I don't know how to fish, build a shelter. I'd make it one day. I'd die.
Let's head out.
Right.
Take care, boys. This video can make you guys millionaires.
This is gonna be poor by the time we're out of here.
I'm Hayes.
Hayes, I'm Grizz. Nice to meet you, man.
Chris? All right, you're gonna be my best friend for the
know.
next however long.
Starting now, these guys receive $10,000 every day, with the only limit being how long they can survive, which theoretically means they could win unlimited money.
Dude, if we stay a year, we're both multimillionaires. We are trying to find a camping spot, build a fire, survive the night.
I guess we should just set up camp here.
For the rest of the night, they gathered wood and went through their supplies.
We've got approximately 5 days worth of food. Two things of
This easy money if they bag chasers, honestly. If they a bag chaser, easily.
water.
Looks like a change of clothes, some warm jackets, and boom, fire starter.
Let's see if we can get a fire going.
Oh, yeah.
We are good.
Let's make beds out of pine needles. Won't be comfortable, but at least we won't freeze to death tonight.
What are their accolades? How do they know how to survive? What's their background in life?
I showed up to give them their first $10,000.
Boys, how was the first night? It's cold.
It's been 24 hours, and I didn't walk over with 10 grand. You're not gonna ask?
Yeah, I guess we should, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just look up.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. Oh, they're doing an
Every
airdrop.
24 hours, we're to drop 10,000.
Mr. Beast video budgets are crazy. How you got 10,000 to give away, 10,000 to rent an airplane? How much money it costs to get an airplane to privately fly over this island?
$1,000 out of a plane for you guys.
There's $10,000.
In a parachuted briefcase.
Catch it, don't catch it. No, watch out.
Bro, this is crazy. Bro, we're gonna be so rich by the end of this video.
And on top of that money, this is your flare gun.
Oh.
Careful, shoot it up in the air. The challenge ends for the both of you. And you walk away with the money you've won.
So how long should we stay out here?
3.6 million for the year is crazy.
All right, the
3.6 million if they stay 360 days. Damn.
actually a year. We're gonna split this in two. You get this.
Yes.
I get this.
Now we can't screw each other over.
But later in this video, that plan doesn't exactly work.
All right, I feel bad, but I need to steal that flare gun. I just gotta shoot this thing, and I get to be a dad again.
If you fire that flare, I literally think I'm gonna kill you. Well, buddy, you ready to get rich?
Absolutely.
By day 3, you
What
could
is
say the boys
going
were
on?
pretty tired of sleeping on the ground. So after another 10 grand, they started work on building their shelter.
Gonna use my jacket to gather pine needles and layer them on the shelter.
All right, I found this metal piece from a kid's swing set, and I think it's gonna work great
Oh, wow.
for the roof of our shelter.
Layer 1 on. Boom! Here's a section that we're working on. You can see it's got some structural poles. so you can
Nice,
use
that's
the
nice.
parachutes and the cord. So we're gonna make a rain cover.
Oh, they're using the parachutes as a cover.
And we leave and fail this challenge. But this money would mean college for the kids.
And then on day 4, they started looking for a water source.
Oh, there's a swamp.
I would feel safe boiling that.
Yeah, we gotta be careful because that stuff is full of bacteria.
Yeah, parasites. That'll mess your whole stomach up. You'll be pooping for years.
Touch of the swamp.
All right, we're going to bed.
Hopefully, Chris snuggles up because it's cold and he's big.
They cuddling.
This is like the third day in a row that we've gotten 2 hours of sleep. It's been so cold. If it rained, right?
Does Mr. Beast feel any one of remorse for the psychological torture he puts strangers through sometimes? Hopefully he does. Because these videos are going good. I'm scared of what could happen when they go bad. Because him just leaving people isolated in situations for certain amount of time, because he do go away and record other videos and then come check back on them after a week or whatever, or a month. There's some people he just leave alone for months, and just because they're making money, he think they good.
Right now, we probably have to go to the hospital.
But I'd do it for $10,000.
And it wasn't just the freezing temperatures that were getting to them.
We're at the end of our supplies. Grizz likes to call it a fast, which sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next few days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
Sounds so much nicer than starving.
And for the next
He cut his finger. Money bleeding right here.
You
Look
did.
at him. He injured.
days, the hunger problem didn't get any easier.
We had a little square of beef jerky this morning.
Look at his hand. It's bandaged up. Hey, what are they doing? They ain't want to put that in the footage. How many days did they last? Because they are skipping through these days fast. 3 minutes in and they already pass a week. They ain't breaking down this at all. They must have been here for a while.
Morning, that's it. Jimmy gave us 5 days worth of food. And it's day 9 right now. These are greenbrier leaves. Grizz says they're edible, I guess. Yeah.
It was clear by this point that the boys were extremely hungry. But lucky for them, I had a surprise waiting for them on day 10. They've officially survived 10 days. Here's your briefcase.
Yeah.
And don't leave. This is where the challenge gets interesting. Bring in the helicopter.
Oh, man.
What's happening? What's happening?
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, that I'm excited about.
To celebrate day 10, we have your first offer. I can tell you guys are tired of eating leaves. So I brought you guys an additional 10 days worth of food, spices, 2 tarps, and everything you would need to fish. All
Oh, wow.
of this for $50,000 of your prize money. You want some beef jerky? Yes. Don't eat it yet.
Oh.
These beans look good.
Oh,
Absolutely.
oh, coffee.
We're gonna give you space. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
He's not kidding. Like, this is literally all the things we would need to fish. 50 grand.
50 grand.
If they don't take this deal, I mean, they're kind of stupid. 10 days worth of food means they make 100 grand, and they only have to pay 50 grand for it. I'm doing them a favor.
So the cameraman got to survive out here with him. Because this whole thing has been recorded by a cameraman.
Should we talk to him now?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right, Jimmy.
If you make a decision in the next 60 seconds, I'll throw in 2 feastable bars.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Oh, you still had 59 more seconds, but okay. Here, I'll put that in the pile of food. Thank you for the 50 grand.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy the food. Oh, by the way, you also get the crate with it. Thank you.
Easy money. Mr. Beast finessed him out of 50.
But that week of food literally cost as much as my kid's college tuition.
That's wicked, Chad. Reese, what you think about that video you posted an hour ago? I hated it. That's what I think of it. I don't know why y'all told me to watch.
Bro, I still can't believe that every time this money falls out of the sky.
The food from the crate will
That's not real money, ladies and gentlemen. It's not.
feed them for 10 days. But if they want to survive out here for a year,
All right, the plan is officially a year.
they'll still need to find more food in the wilderness.
So some of you may be wondering, why have they not caught fish?
Well, the swamp nearby has no fish in it.
Yeah, I didn't think swamps had fish in it.
What we really need is a moving water that we can fish in.
And while Hayes was rambling on about his kids,
And my 2-year-old doesn't sleep very well either, so.
this happened.
I think being a dad. What is this? This is a creek. This is not a swamp. This is actually moving water. There's fish in here.
So what I heard, he got a 2-year-old kid at home. Family ruins everything.
Dude, look at this. It's like a dock.
This is the perfect place for food and shelter.
And after another few days full of a surprise freezing
Oh,
rainstorm,
wow. Cuddle, hold each other. Freaky ass boys.
At least now we have $100,000.
they decided to move and upgrade their shelter near their newfound water source.
Good morning, Grizz.
How are you always up earlier?
We're gathering up a bunch of dead trees we can use for our structure.
And then we balance them together into an A-frame shape and cut the trees to the right.
I'm not smart enough to do something like this. That makes me mad.
Chat, how are y'all doing? Smile. And hey Reese Poo, happy 13-month anniversary Pookster.
Appreciate it.
Entire next day putting their finishing touches on
All mud for structure, installation, drywall.
their shelter. They even built a fishing dock to help them catch more food.
Ducks.
They built a strong dock? Yo, they in a bag.
Come on.
Yeah.
Right?
And as good as this was, without sleeping bags, the winter night was still unforgiving.
Oh no. Cold toes, cold feet. How long his hand been injured? Damn, what he cut himself with.
Sleeping bag.
So I think I knew what my next offer was. It's day 20 and they moved super deep in the woods, so now we have to get there by boat.
Do you hear that sound in the distance?
What'd you say?
Is that a boat?
Any minute now when we find them, I've got a fun offer for them. How's it going, boys?
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Two things. First, the plane needed maintenance, so I'm delivering this by hand.
Hey, all
There's your
right.
$10
Makes sense. You couldn't use the plane.
at $140,000. And second, we have an offer for you.
Ooh.
Reveal your offer. Just go ahead and take it off. Here it is.
Oh.
You can either give me $10,000 for that red sleeping bag, or give me $50,000 and you get both sleeping bags.
What?
5 times the amount for both.
Oh,
His hand wrap off, so his hand wasn't that bad. That's the same footage.
man.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, we should look at it.
Yeah, check them out.
Hang on, I just gotta do this.
These are the same sleeping bags we used in Antarctica. They work very well. Here's the weather forecast. It's gonna get pretty cold.
Ay, ay,
I
ay.
highly recommend you at least buy one.
When we started this thing out, we were in the 20s without anything. We've adapted to it. We have bedding, we have pine straw. We're doing pretty well in these low temperatures. I would love to have a sleeping bag, but $50,000 is...
I sleep closer to Grizz than I do my wife, so.
Freaky man, I told y'all.
I'm not even kidding.
You're actually gonna say no to both?
It's a really cold night. No sleeping bag.
Yeah, so I think it's final. We don't want it.
Yeah, agreed.
Wow.
They
Not
didn't
even a
want
single
it.
sleeping bag. All right, boys, close it up. Sure, the boys could survive without sleeping bags, but that didn't solve their food problem. In between sitting out rainy days, the boys got into a bit of a routine where they would boil water,
Yes.
work on their shelter,
Yes.
and try to catch fish, which
Yes.
wasn't really working out for them.
We got some guts for bait. We're gonna cast them out, and hopefully the fish come up off the bottom of the creek.
Day after day of failing to catch any fish,
Let's go check the lines.
That's
see if
sad.
any catfish are on.
they finally caught a wind in their sails.
Oh, Grizz!
What they catch?
Or whatever that abomination of Mother Nature was.
What is that? Can I eat it?
First fish, it's an eel. And
A
I think I'm gonna
eel.
charcoal grill it. We're gonna have ourselves some American-style unagi.
This is the first thing that we've caught out here in 27 days, which is insane. We're happy to have it, and we're gonna make it delicious.
I don't know if this is what I would call delicious, but the fact that they haven't had a fresh meal in almost 30 days
I don't blame
means
'em.
even a rock would taste good to them at this point.
It's excellent.
It's so good. It's just like amazingly good.
That's
If we
nice.
keep catching fish like this, we can easily
happy
stay for
for
a
'em.
year, bro.
Dude, yeah, $3.6 million.
Good night.
A
And on
year.
day 28, they started constructing their raised bed system in their new shelter.
So it's gonna be 2 tripods, 1, 2, side rails going down, slats across, and then a nice pine needle mattress made out of parachute.
They are smarter than me. I would not know how to structure this.
Worried that I was gonna have to pay these guys millions of dollars.
The only regret that I have, they're not bunk beds.
That's honestly an L.
They were betting everything on their new shelter being right next to this creek, but that may have been a huge mistake because they couldn't catch another eel to save their lives.
Oh, snapped it.
Snapped it. At this point, I've spent more time in the wilderness than I have with my newborn son. I also have a
Newborn.
2-year-old with my
Oh, fuck. How you got a freshly born son and a 2-year-old? Are you out of your mind? So your child gonna be 1 when you leave this challenge? Bullshit.
wife alone. How do you explain?
Left the wife honestly, leaving the wife alone, hired a damn nanny. We making 10 bands a day. We can hire help. You know, if the wife tripping back at home, get some help coming in. What is we got going on though? Newborn? Missing a year with your newborn is crazy.
2-year-old that daddy's gonna be gone and he won't talk to you and he won't call you and he won't see you. Say they were making us an offer. What would be something that you would actually buy?
We spend a lot of time out here trying to get firewood. You know, having firewood dropped off would be really nice. I'd probably pay $10,000 for that.
We are literally in the middle of the forest. I couldn't tell you where we are anymore. All right. How's it going, boys?
Doing great, man. How are you?
As a reward for surviving an entire month, I brought you a store.
Oh, okay.
You see, we
Mr. Beast be doing extra for no reason. This is well put together. This is organized like Resident Evil or something.
come through all of your vlog footage and we wrote down everything you've asked for, such as firewood, a shovel, cooking supplies, bedding, and even books and board games. It's like a dollar store, but everything costs 10 grand.
Oh, man.
This is your store? Feel free to shop.
We've won 240 grand. Might as well check it out.
What are these? Those are mosquito nets. Oh, we'll use parachutes. We don't need those.
All right, what about the hammock?
Months with Balfour, what we naming the baby?
Shut up.
But, you know, we haven't tried making them out of parachutes yet.
All right, Grizz, answer this. What could you not make out of parachutes?
A lot.
All right, well, do you guys want the firewood?
How much wood?
That's the wood you get.
10,000 for that little bit of firewood. Mr. Beast, you gotta be shitting.
If it came with unlimited wood, I would buy it.
I offered them literally everything they could possibly need here, and they still weren't interested.
His pocket's screaming. Chat, y'all covering his face? This the face of a man who pockets hurting.
I was beginning to think these two were...
I don't know how much money he make on a daily basis, but throwing 10,000 at strangers, it hurts somebody. This shit gotta hurt somehow.
secretly Navy SEALs or something. Are you guys gonna buy literally anything? You make 10 grand a day. What's another 10 grand?
I gotta say no.
All right. In a million years, would not have thought they would say no to everything. Next time, I'm gonna convince you two to spend money.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, man. See you, Jimmy.
There he goes.
In his tank.
I just noticed he pulled up in a tank. This man getting money.
What does this look like?
A lot of phones.
1,000 phones to be exact. Because over the next 7 days, I'm gonna be giving 1,000 random people that subscribe a free Samsung Galaxy S24. I literally spent over $1 million on these phones. And
This man just keeps spending money. I'm just can't keep track of it all. I thought he was sponsored by Samsung, so why would he buy $1 million worth of phones? This man is sick.
I'm giving them away to you. All you have to do to enter to win one of these phones is subscribe. It's literally free. I just want you.
And all you gotta do is subscribe. He ain't even doing nothing crazy to get it. I'm already subscribed. Do I get one now?
Dude, no, I appreciate everything you guys have been doing for the channel. It means the world to me. Subscribe, win one of these phones, let's go. And so they continue without any of the tools for my offer. But go figure, for the next few days, they weren't able to catch any fish. And even though the money kept coming, they were running out of food and time to catch it quickly.
I am on the last belt.
Stop gifting subs. Your name Cashy, that don't mean you Mr. fucking Beast. Keep it in your pocket.
I think that we have maybe 2 days worth of food left.
That's not good. Without a boat, this creek is not productive. We gotta go to that river. If I can get to that river and the fishing is good, that'll turn all this around.
And with their rations running dangerously low, their only hope at getting food was to travel through the swamp to the river on the other side in hopes of catching some fish.
Wow.
It's risky wasting all these calories, but I have to do it if we're gonna make it any further.
But after a grueling...
I didn't even think about their calorie intake, so they really can't sweat or move energy. They probably lost 10, 20, 30 pounds since being here.
Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen?
Oh, he found more water.
Finding this river is probably the difference between us making our goal and us tapping out early.
Fortunately,
Slick Nick, thanks for the subscribe. Welcome back to the Sauce Mob.
he had a secret weapon.
Grizz and I made our own fishing pole, and this is gonna make catching fish easy.
That was ass. And it broke.
With Hayes' makeshift fishing pole immediately breaking, he was going to have to use his hands, and he spent hours trying and failing.
Oh no!
And if he couldn't catch any fish without immediately dropping them, the calories burned coming here would have been for nothing. But just when he was ready to give up,
This one's gonna be it.
Ah, yeah! Holy moly! Yes, I told you it was that one! Woo-hoo-hoo!
and the luck didn't stop there.
I cannot wait to bring this back to Grizz. He's gonna be so stoked.
Oh, wow. He in
eating
his
tonight.
bag.
Hey! All right, that's awesome.
Feels like this is our first real food in ages.
But in the meantime, I was preparing an offer that I know they couldn't refuse. It's day 40.
Reese, you ever fished before? No.
They've made over $250 million, and I have an incredibly special offer for them. For $10,000, and I think you're really gonna like this, you both can see your wives. In fact, they're watching right now.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Oh, man.
I can't let down my kid.
I know, I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
He was saying that like he was gonna say, nah, I don't want to see my wife.
Are you serious?
Oh, man.
I can't let down my kid.
I know.
I can't let down my kid. No shit, Sherlock. You think he don't want to see his people too?
I know, I can't lay down my wife.
Okay, Jimmy.
Yes! Yes! I love it!
It's me, it's Daddy.
Oh my God!
I smell so bad. Oh.
Hi, Talia.
As
That's
nice as it was
beautiful.
to see their families, the visit was also
Oh, they're meeting people.
bittersweet.
Oh, he got to support the baby next so he can't give a good hug.
Because there's one big question on everyone's mind.
How long do you want us to stay?
I want you home now.
Damn it! I keep telling telling y'all, bruh, a relationship is the only thing that get in the way of a bag. Fuck. Their plan was 1 year, $1 million for both of them, 3.5 both, split it in half. We supposed to walk away millionaires, and his wife want him to go home. They barely made $300K. They not even close to $1 million. They still got 320 days, 300 more days they were dedicated to. They were popping this should have been a conversation before they got there. Honey, I'm going to go into the wilderness. How long you want me to be there? I don't know what they were talking about, but obviously she talking about 40 days is too much. It's 1 month. I'm telling y'all, hire that lady a nanny while you're making $10,000 a day. It pays for itself. Hire that young lady a nanny, bruh. If she got too much on her plate by herself, this should have been. Kids are expensive. We making 10 bands a day, 24 hours, $10,000. Come on, man, get a nanny.
Like, I do.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you.
What? Oh my God. He even trying to negotiate. Do you really need me? Yeah, she mad. She got a stern look. Y'all not bag chasers, bruh.
I know you want me home, but do you need me home?
Yes, she needs you. Yes, you need to bond with your son.
He not even 1 year yet. He don't know what's happening. He not gonna remember these years. He don't need this bondage.
I don't care what the other guy says.
Now you want him to go against his fucking wilderness partner? Girls get in your ear and start ruining your life. They be making you turn your friends into enemies. She literally, I don't even care what that guy say. They in this motherfucker struggling in the mud together, and you want him to just turn his back on their loyalty.
Made enough money. I need you home.
You made enough money. We split in 300K too. Wait, we made 150. We made 150,000.
That conversation was so difficult for me. Even so, yesterday was a really good day. It had all of the things that I love. It had my family, my wife, my kids, my...
Damn it, man.
It was like a really huge gift. Oh, they're gone now.
To hold her and know that she was safe, it really has changed the way that I'm viewing this entire challenge.
Knowing I have my wife's support, I want to stay until I have $1 million.
See what happened when there's no kids involved? See? She understand to get a bag. That's why we ain't see their perspective at all. You notice they ain't show us their perspective because they was like, yeah, I'm glad you out here. You doing such a great job. Support. She was giving him a pat on the back, supportive. She was in his ear, ruin this challenge. Come back to me. Come on, man.
$1 million.
And after some much needed family time, Hayes and Grizz were much happier than I'd ever seen them.
Hayes and Grizz. Hayes and Grizz.
Ambush!
Let's smoke some fish. Look at that. This is perfect.
Even when something happened,
damn, they speeding through these days. Okay.
That would have totally drained them before.
400,000.
By now, they didn't even seem to mind.
That's still not real money, chat. I need y'all to understand that. That's just prop for the video.
It looks like someone had a gender reveal, and the gender was just money.
Even though their spirits were high, there was still a problem they needed to solve. In order to get to the river to fish, they would first need to trudge through this giant swamp. But if they had a boat, they would easily be able to float down the creek to the river.
I am building a boat. The idea is to create a frame with sticks and then attach our tarp so the whole thing can float.
Not feeling super confident in the boat build.
If we can get down the fish without having to tromp through a whole swamp, it's worth the risk. Time for the first sea trial of my...
That looked terrible.
Here he goes.
Grizz!
That shit can hold his body weight? It looked like it had no structure.
And this is pretty ironic, considering the offer I was about to bring them.
I'm mad he got that car.
Hey. Bro, you guys have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat? How they're doing?
Hey.
Bro, you guys have...
That is an incredible house. I will not lie to y'all. What the hell? They built that out of sticks?
I have a village now. Wait, are you serious? You built a boat?
Yeah, man.
You're telling me this thing can actually float?
You wanna try it?
Yeah, oh my gosh, it actually works. He built a freaking boat in the woods. All right, now that I'm aware of that, this changes a lot of things. It's actually insane that you two built a boat yesterday because I brought the two of you a boat with the Zaxby's restaurant on.
Know how to throw ads and sponsorships.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool, Jimmy.
Before I present the offer, I want to make sure you're in a really good state of mind. This is our brand new Mr. Beast box, which are now live at every single Zaxby's across America.
What the fuck? He collaborating with a whole meal with Zaxby? This motherfucker is making business plays.
Oh my god, that is so good.
The Mr. Beast box comes with the best tasting chicken known to man.
He is fucking good at a damn product placement, working with companies. He is incredible.
And the cool part is every single meal comes with a Feastables bar. Our goal with this collab was to take the world's best chicken and pair it with the world's best chocolate.
Indeed.
Zaxby's also has 12 sauces.
There's like so many flavors happening in my mouth. What is that? That's really good.
It's a Zax sauce.
Look how happy they are. If you want to
Oh, they get a free meal. Oh, he ain't even charge them for this.
be happy like them, just go to Zaxby's and get the Mr. Beast box right now. Now that you guys have gotten your meals, your day 50 offer is for 50 grand. You can have this boat.
We don't have a motor. We don't have any way to get this thing around.
So you just use sticks.
That is stupid, Mr. Beast. Why would they want a cash register thing instead of a motor? What the hell was this? Y'all got a smoothie machine on it? What the hell is this?
Oh Lord, I don't know.
Since you weirdly built the boat the day before, I'll give you a discount. We'll make it $40,000.
My answer is I love the ship I made. I trust it with my life. So I'm gonna leave it up to Grizz.
For $40,000, I'm gonna pass on the boat.
Yes!
I'll get in Hayes' death trap instead.
If that sinks and you have to quit, I tried.
We appreciate the food. That was lovely.
Bye, Jimmy.
I'll see you next time.
So this ship saved us $40,000.
Still a death trap.
Hey.
Man, when we first started this thing, it was in the dead of winter. You remember how cold it was?
Yeah, now everything is so nice and warm.
And spring was now in full bloom, and they were looking pretty comfortable.
There's a lot of flowers here. I can't say that I mind.
That's crazy. They've been out there for almost 2 months.
Lost track.
I hear an airplane coming in.
Where?
Oh, he's coming straight at us.
This briefcase puts us at $440,000. Time to build the Hayes and Grizzle love seat.
80% of what we're sitting on here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do.
Your wife worked 24-hour shifts? What does that even mean?
I want you home now.
On here is going straight to my business.
This case. No, I don't want Katie to work 24-hour shifts anymore. This money's gonna do so much for her and our family.
But while the warmer weather was nice,
What job she got?
problems like snakes
Don't want to get bit by that.
and rats.
Get out of here!
Every night.
Oh my god!
And it wasn't long until the lack of sleep started to make them irritable.
Looks like Hayes
I see why they needed elevated beds.
struggling to get over here. Hayes, do you need my help?
What does it look like? You want to paddle up river into the wind?
Hayes, why don't you go get those fishing lines fixed?
You know what? You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
He's angry. Can you check those lines while you're over there?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know, I was just asking.
Thank you for telling me to do what I'm already doing once again.
I'm very angry.
Keep in mind, at this point, Hayes and Grizz were very close friends. But Hayes had reached the end of his rope, and the jokes just weren't hitting the same anymore.
Grizz's idea about how this would unwind is not working. Obviously. Because it's a stupid idea.
Hayes, I'm sorry, buddy. I did not know I was actually pissing you off. I did not know that you were actually upset.
It's all right.
Okay.
And so, feeling frustrated, Hayes turned off his camera and paddled downriver, where he set up his camp until the next day.
Hayes?
He left that man isolated? Cause he in his feelings?
Has set sail, and I think he may have run away. I'll certainly be thinking about him. I know it's
How the fuck you run away in a wilderness challenge?
supposed to be cold at night. He's not back in a couple days, so I'm gonna have to go looking for him.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Let's do something to cheer him up. So we got a huge board over here that was left by Jimmy at the last Beast drop, and I'm gonna repurpose it into a table with some of our cases.
You're the big bad wolf. Shut up, Martin. I don't know what's going on in this challenge now. It's his wife in his ear from them days ago.
I want you home now.
Why would he come out here after his wife just gave birth? A brand newborn and you gonna leave her alone? What were you thinking? Why would you leave her when a brand new newborn is
It's actually pretty sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home
with some of our cases, it's actually pretty
damn, that's a good table.
Sturdy.
And when Hayes returned home, he was not empty-handed.
Sounds like Hayes has returned from his great adventure. Nice.
Oh, they got unlimited food. They in they bag now. They got this down to a science. It's over for Mr. Beast. They got it down to a science.
I'm pretty wiped out. Mind if I take a minute?
No, man, do your thing.
Great communication. I'm not feeling it. I need to take a
Chris!
minute.
Yeah, buddy.
What's this?
It's our table.
We have a table?
Yeah.
Oh, man!
I figured that'd perk him up a little bit.
This is a $100,000 table.
Where does a cameraman go?
Oh, man!
I figured.
Grizz meat smoker. Oh.
That perked him up a little bit.
But what is the cameraman doing on this survival? Is he having to survive with him?
This is a $100,000 table, Grizz!
Welcome back, buddy.
It feels good to be home.
Come on.
With their survival needs met and their friendship restored, one question still remained. How long will they stay?
We gotta have a serious conversation.
Yeah.
The end. Honestly, I'd have been done 5 days ago.
What happened to a year? All that $1 million talk out the window. They made it to $500,000.
Maybe push like an extra week. I mean, hell, that's a $35,000 each.
If I pulled that flare on day 70, how would you feel?
I would feel really let down and lied to. I propose at day 70, we have a conversation, decide if we're gonna push further.
That's fair.
I promised Grizz that I would stay longer.
Yeah.
For him. But
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Morning, guys. So,
Hayes has been a little upset. I'm seeing it. He's keeping it to himself, you know, so I'm a little worried about him.
Spoken to Grizz about it. He wants me to stay longer. He's kind of pushing me to stay longer. At some point, I gotta stop being wilderness guy and go be dad.
I can respect that, honestly. Because now he's not even amongst civilization. He just a man in the woods. I can't understand that. 2 months just walking around, man in the woods, sleeping in grass, sleeping in a damn hammock. I get it, bro. He want to go back to a warm bed, the loving embrace of his wife, son, daughter. I get it, man.
Another day.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I knew that was gonna happen. I saw it. Oh, no. Hayes going to check out the case that is dropped from the sky.
Day 70.
I'm gonna see if Grizz is good being done today.
This
See what
was
he
the
said.
day they had that talk. This was the day.
Money.
Kind of want to talk to you about that. Kind of ready to hit the flare. What do you think about that?
I want to stay longer. I know that you've got to pull away from this thing with family.
I know. We've talked about it 1,000 times. I just want to know how you feel about it today. Yes or no?
Can you go one more day? Give yourself 24 hours just to kind of feel it out.
I thought a lot about it.
He said give him 24 hours. He felt the same way 10 days ago, buddy. It ain't no more 24 hours. He want to go.
But if you want to go another day, let's go another day.
How's it going, boys?
How are you, buddy?
Good. Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Come on, man. They keep showing the same Martin. Is this set up by Mr. Beast? Why is it specifically Martin and Will Smith the whole time?
Let's go on a little walkie walk. We can go over here. Let's say Hayes isn't a part of the equation.
Yeah.
How many more days do you think you could survive out here?
Let's call it 45 days would probably be as far as I'd go.
45 extra days. He in his bag. I could do this for 2 more months. Easy. That's a hitter. He bought that money on.
How many do you think he has left in the tank?
He talks about it every day.
How often do you...
Fuck, man. He's the anchor of the team. He's anchoring us down. We need this money.
You think about shooting the flare?
Every day.
When are you... Your wife is doing 24-hour of whatever the fuck. When are you ever going to get another opportunity?
I want you home now.